Amazing people. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 simple but highly effective tips for turning your content into high-paying clients. But to begin, I have 2 very exciting announcements to make. 1, anyone who's struggling with sales, whether that's due to fear around sales calls, money blocks, or simply not having the right script, I am hosting a 3-hour live mastermind event designed for you to help you break past those blocks and start consistently signing on clients every single month for $2,000+. Announcement number 2, free strategy sessions are now open for the 90 Days to Impact program. So for all my coaches, service providers, healers, and thought leaders out there stuck in the inconsistent 3 to 10K month range who want to break past the 15K per month mark, reach out to me. I got you. I'll help you get there, and let's get you booked for a strategy session. We'll talk about your current situation, where you want to be, and how we can get you there in the most efficient way possible. All right, now let's dive in. So as I mentioned earlier, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips to help you turn your likes and comments into cold, hard cash. Right off the bat, I want to commend you. So many online service providers are so blessed with a creative spirit, but it's important to remember the advice that Picasso gave, which is that you should always learn the rules like a pro so that you can break them like an artist. And on that note, it's important to remember that your content should primarily be aimed at selling your service. So whenever you have the opportunity to be creative and sell at the same time, by all means go for it. But when the decision comes down to you either sell your service or you win a creative advertising award, always choose to sell. How do we sell using content? Well, we organize it effectively. Your content should contain a headline that lures your ideal client into the body copy. Then you should be describing their problems in vivid detail, so much so that they start to question whether you broke into their house and stole their diary. At this point, when they're wondering that, you offer them the solution. So they understand, or they know that you understand their problem probably better than they do. And then you offer your solution and associate the solution and associate achieving their desired situation with your service. At this point, it's important to build credibility. You've already done this by conveying that you understand their problem, but at this point, you can offer testimonials, results you've gotten people, and personal experiences that make you credible and able to solve their biggest problems. At the end, it is so important to have a call to action. This is because the more times you can get a reader or an ideal client saying, yes, that sounds like me. Yes, I'll do this. Yes, and committing more and more, by the time you are actually trying to close the deal with them, you will be much more likely to get that yes. This call to action can look like, a command, like go do this today in order to get this. Or it could be book a strategy session with me today to get this. Either way, it's important to have your prospects taking action and seeing the results that your content and the value that you provide through that content can give to them. Thirdly, your content should always be centered around your reader, their problems, their desires, not your day, not whatever's on TV that day. It should be centered around your clients. And along those lines, stop using big vocabulary. Stop it. Use the language that your ideal client uses. Meet them on a person-to-person level. Speak to them. Build a relationship. Be conversational with your content. And when you're struggling with this, 2 suggestions. Either think about someone who you know and have had a conversation with who is like your ideal client. Then write as though you're talking to them. And sometimes when you're not really sure how to speak to your ideal client, it's simply because you haven't done enough market research, in which case you should be going to authorities in your niche, seeing what topics they're talking about, what problems they're describing, what desires they have, and how people who are already succeeding in your niche are solving these problems. That's it for today. I want to remind you again, I am hosting a live mastermind event for people who are struggling with sales and want to be able to consistently close $2,000+ deals on a monthly basis. And for people who want to break past the 3 to 10K range with inconsistent income to consistent $15,000+ months, reach out to me. We'll set up your strategy session, and that is how a call to action's done. Love you guys, and I look forward to talking to you. Ciao for now. Mwah.